John, you're in charge of the cards. It is a leisurely stroll through the Walker Stones years at Manchester City.
First impressions?
Being honest, probably didn't hear too much of you at Barnsley, but obviously when he got to Everton, seeing this big dangly thing, but he could play football and he could ball from the back, and obviously for an English centre-half, it wasn't really known upon to do that.
My first kind of involvement was at England. I think I got called up from like the 21s to join in with the senior squad, and Walks is just spraying diags everywhere in training, honestly. Spraying them, I'm thinking, oh my, I need to step up here and train. I'm nervous already. Best goal?
I'd say the Vincent Kompany goal will stick a long time in my memory, just because the magnitude of the game.
That one, and probably Gundo's last season as well.
In the change room after, I can remember walking in and was like, I've never seen a game of football like that in my life. In my life, it was incredible.
I never felt so drained after trying to get through the crowd and get into the changing room. Yeah, it was incredible. Best game played in the Euro final. That was one of the best. Like,
really, even though it went the way it did?
Yeah, occasion-wise, because it's never been done before, and we can be proud, and then it came down to something that's so cruel.
For me, it was a very important game was against Arsenal when we won the first Carabao Cup, because that was my first trophy. A big change in where I thought, you know what, I can actually do that now. I can actually go to games and win, you know, finals, where I've been there and just kind of participating in them, because the teams that I played with or played for, we never really knew how to have that winning mentality.
Off the pitch?
We didn't really speak to each other at England.
No.
Like, we know, obviously, we know Dele Alli, and Dele kind of was the middleman.
Matchmaker.
So he was probably the matchmaker. But then when I came here, me and John, we just clicked, and it just felt so right. As I say, I don't look at him as a football friend. You know,
what is it then? What makes you? What's the shared interest?
I
probably
think
both
it's
being
probably
daft.
Just,
Yeah.
Always messing about at something. England.
You played 43 times together for England. I don't know if you knew that, but has it been everything you dreamed it would be playing for England and doing it together?
Probably more.
Yeah. I was just going to say that. More over the last couple of years. Definitely. When I first joined, I would have never thought that I'd be sat here, experience what I've experienced with an England team.
I think with the people as well.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah. I think just the class.
You know, some people don't play as much as others, and the mentality of those players is second to none.
Yeah.
The environment that we've got, or we had, you know, all through the tournaments that I've played in. Some of the best memories for me in my career.
Yeah. Lovely.
Overall.
I've just realised what the next card is.
Dave.
How is he?
I don't know.
Tony, who's the head of security there, he was leaving. That was his last tournament. Me and John, as parents, have decided that Tony would be a great, you know, adopted dad for Dave, and would be able to give him a little bit more time than what we could have in our busy schedule. Hopefully, Tony looks after Dave and he can have a nice life. But we said he's got to bring him up here and see us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Lovely. Right. Quick fire. We've got three here.
Come on, man. Haaland or Aguero?
Aguero.
Okay. Next one.
De Bruyne or Silva?
No,
you can't.
I only say Aguero so confidently because Haaland's done 6 months. I think his stats are phenomenal. It's incredible. But what Aguero's done for the club, and I think for the Premier League, I'd have to say Aguero. That one I can't pick.
Can't pick?
No, can't pick.
Okay. Easy.
Walker or Stones?
Walker.
I was going to say it.
No, Stones.
Go on.
Biggest regret? Oh my God.
No.
Do you want me to get a list out?
Yeah,
really?
I've got loads.
Yeah. I know some people will say, oh, I've got no regrets, you know, I gave everything, but yeah, I'm definitely a person that, you know, can't let something rest. I think a regret.
Do you know what's just springing to mind? Something you said about him. You said he can be anything he wants to be if he gets his head right. Is that right? How is his head now?
When was that? Years ago?
Yeah, best I've seen him recently. He's been incredible. As we said before, I go for his energy, and I'll know when he's, you know, something's on his mind or something's not right. But I think just how he adapts himself and how he's, you know, he does the extra, he goes the extra yard now. For me, he's the best centre half.
I've enjoyed this.
The best centre half I've seen in a long time.
He's a good.
When here.
Yeah. Are you a regret man, or are you good at moving on?
I've got regrets, of course. I've got things that in life on the pitch that I think I could have done that a little bit better, or you know, even you look down to the Euros, and I think to myself, oh, should I have took a penalty in one of the more experienced players? You know, but I was the one to say, you know, I probably wouldn't want to take a penalty just because I'd be scared of letting people down if I did miss. But then when you look back at it and you think, well, was it fair on the younger lads to have that responsibility?
Ambitions.
Champions League. Yeah. I think to win 5 Premier Leagues, I think you look at, then you're going in the realms of like John Terry and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When you've won 5 Premier Leagues, then you can say, I think you've really, you know, left your mark on the Premier League.
Yeah.